It's Monday morning and everybody's back on site.
Welcome back, everyone. We left you in a bit of a flurry last episode with our unexpected trip to the hospital, and we missed the start of our bay window stones going in, as well as Mario finishing up the stairs.
Wow, that looks so cool.
But things are a little less chaotic this episode as we pick up where we left off. Share some exciting build updates.
Hey love, why don't you come and have a look around?
John gets stuck in with the outdoor kitchen build.
Mum, which part do you want to go in?
And we go on a little adventure to a neighbouring farm, where a friend is pushing ahead with exciting projects of his own.
I'll see you there.
Let's go.
Thanks for being here, folks. It really does mean a lot to us.
Right, team. So everybody is alive and well. It was a bit of a dramatic end to the last episode, wasn't it? With John rushing off to hospital.
Right, down the hill we go.
Okay, so we're back from the hospital. Excuse the constant changing in clothes. I was cold, now I'm hot. Then I got cold again, so we're back in this. But anyway, we're back down here with the guys who were just finishing upstairs. I also haven't got the mics on, so if it's a bit windy, I apologise. John is feeling better.
I'm not feeling better at all. This is going to take weeks to get over.
He's such a drama.
100%.
Mario and the guys are just finishing up the stairs. I don't think they're going to finish today. It's going to be something that we're going to be carrying on, so it'll be more of this project.
Here we go. We're just chopping an angle on that stone so that we can create a landing that continues the curve around Robinson's Rock.
I want to go for a walk around inside the house. I haven't been in there for a few days.
Okay, there's lots of walls gone up.
Yeah, I want to go see. The welcoming committee. Starts to look really real in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
so
a
they've
house.
like sealed in all of that stonework. Obviously, there's brickwork to come around this window. But what's really exciting is this bedroom here, and also this door frame. So this has been put in place since I was last up here. Now you can kind of get a sense of this little balcony. It's so interesting to start seeing internal walls because it completely messes with the perception of size, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
So you walk in this room, which always felt enormous, didn't it?
Well, that room there is the same size as the entire house that we were living in when the one we knocked down, the ugly house.
My mind. Because you walk in here now, and I'm like, okay, well, that looks like a normal-sized bathroom. It's not an overly sized bathroom, right? I cannot believe that a bed fits in this space. Obviously, it must. And I know that if you got your tape measure right, you'd be like, oh, yeah, the bed comes up to about here. But, like, it just looks way too small for a bed. Because, obviously, they've also allowed space for wardrobes.
Yeah, that's a wardrobe.
Which is not something we've had, like, since we moved into a van.
That's true. That's true.
We have a wardrobe in every room.
Yeah, now we will.
So if there's a wardrobe here, which way is the bed going?
Up against this wall here.
Okay. It's going to fit.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks so small now.
Yeah.
And it's going to have the vaulted ceiling. So also, it's the kind of thing that you just don't appreciate properly when you're looking at drawings. So in my mind, you walked into this epic big room with the vaulted ceiling.
Yeah.
But we got the bathroom now. So now it's got a corridor with the vaulting at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is like it. You don't have to then like rearrange your mind how you thought it was going to be to how it actually is going to be. It's weird. I'm finding it quite weird. So there'll be the corridor. So you'll come up to the wooden banister.
A landing.
With a wooden banister and a wall.
Yeah.
And the door bringing in lots of light.
Yeah.
And then I was looking out this bedroom window and thinking about how we're going to cut these branches. So this is like the kind of morning coffee balcony. Sunrise is over there. So it's like this one little branch and that one little branch coming off. We just take out this chunk of foliage and then all of a sudden you've got that whole view opened up.
All right, they've just put those into place, those two stones. It's too short. It's too short. That's too short. I gotta go. Gotta go and have a look at it. Yeah, it's 15 centimeters too short. Hey.
What a shame. They've literally just been chipping away at it for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
So just manipulating a few stones around at the moment to make the width of the staircase work. So what's likely to happen now is that the staircase will come up round the curve, and as we go round the curve for the landing, it's going to squeeze in just a little bit before it comes back out again. You won't notice it. We've got the last piece of the puzzle going in across the front.
Oh, nice. And then the front of the house will be done, my love.
Well, not quite, but pretty close, isn't it?
That like kitchen tower.
Yeah. All right, here we go. It's just started raining, and Marcus is putting in window frames. Look at that! Look! Wow!
Come and have a look at the bay window, because that looks amazing. We've got our bay window stones in place. Don't they look beautiful? So I think on Monday they'll put the top ones in, and then they're going to have a little roof over the top of it. And then all that remains on this side of the house really is this side of the house. Marcus has done a whole another row of stones over the last week, and that's going to go up to the balcony, obviously. And then here it's stonework up until that point, and then it's a big window there and a door there. So a bit of block work at the top, and then just these window frames and the stone over the top of that. And this side of the house is done. Even if today wasn't a day that went to plan, it is what it is, you know. You can't plan for these things. Like James said earlier, the guy from Channel 4 who's becoming a really great friend of ours, you know, I was like, such bad timing. He's like, it was never going to be good timing for something like that to happen. And all that was good timing was that we got John to the hospital in good time so that he could get the treatment he needed. I don't think he was going into anaphylactic shock or anything like that. I don't think it was getting to be too severe, but it was scary, and it felt like the right thing to do was just to get him to the hospital quick sticks. So all good. Joelle's also been into the Hobbit house with a can of doom, so hopefully the hornets are no more. But we're going to lock that door so the boys can't go in there, and you learn these lessons, right? Anyway, today's Saturday. We are going to probably wrap up for now, and we'll see you guys again on Monday in a few seconds' time. But thanks for being here through all the ups and downs, the hornets, the hurricanes, and the trips to the hospital. We appreciate you guys. We really do. These are cool stairs, man.
Dada.
It's Monday morning and everybody's back on site. I've had a couple of days not doing very much because those blooming wasps, they got me, didn't they?
Anyway, all's well that ends well. Everybody's fine. We had a bit of rain over the weekend, which has cleaned the dust, which is such a relief. So everything's looking fresh and shiny again.
We missed these stones right here on the bay window going into place. It's kind of one of those things that I've been getting really excited about watching going into place. What did Daniel give you this morning? Yeah, exactly. You can see how the stone is going nicely around that corner, how it's been cut perfectly to fit. Same with this one right here. In our last episode as well, we talked to you a little bit about the future of this house within our family. No, we're never ever looking to sell it. We will always want to have this as part of our family's heritage, and you know, there's been so much sweat and tears and blood at times and wasp burns and bites that we definitely, you know, who would want to lose access to a place like this? So no, never going to sell it. We absolutely love this property and we want to spend as much time as we possibly can here. But also at the same time, in my head, I've got these ideas for what I want to do with my life personally. You know, a lot of the move to Africa that we're going to be making alongside living in Portugal has to do with my own personal ambition to try really hard to extend my really fortunate position in this world. You know, here I am, I'm building this wonderful house. I've got two beautiful kids, healthy, beautiful kids, he says as Sawyer screams. What's the matter, buddy? No, his brother's chasing him on the bike. I've got two beautiful, healthy kids. I've got a beautiful wife, and, you know, life is good. Life is better than good. Life is amazing. And so there's a possibility that I might be able to make a really meaningful difference that would give me a whole bunch of purpose as well. So that's something that we're going to be talking about in the fairly distant future, because we're not going to be in Zimbabwe for another few months, and then when we are there, it's going to be a trickle kind of effect. We're going to be there a little bit and in Portugal mostly, and then we're going to be there a little bit more, and then in Portugal about the same, and then, well, we'll see how it goes. But yes, buddy. You've got your sweets. So yeah, just to follow up on that conversation, because I know that you guys have had a lot of questions, and we could do a sit-down Q&A, but those are a little bit boring. And so I think what we'll probably end up doing is just end up talking to you bit by bit about the plans for the future and how they're going to affect the house here. In short, the absolute ambition is to ensure that this house is completed without compromise, with the same amount of love that we put into it in the beginning, and ultimately to see whether you guys can be a part of that future too. Let the day begin. Just look at that stonework, everybody. Isn't it beautiful? Good news. So we are going to start or continue to build the bay window. So I'm excited to see that go into place. More good news. That very noisy machine, you see the one right there that they're attaching to the back of that truck, the one that's been smashing up all the stones, that's on its way out of here, which means we get a little bit of peace and quiet. That's such a noisy machine. I'm going to be pleased to see the back of that one, I'll be honest.
And Joaquin has said something to me this morning about a delivery coming of just one stone, I think. And I feel like it's kind of a final piece of the puzzle that must be coming in today. It's either our last delivery of stone or it is the last stone for the bay window coming.
That looks so cool. I love it. The piece that's coming down at the moment, I think, is going to be going in that window there. So we're really going to start framing up the downstairs and starting to put the stones up and closing in that wall. That's going to be really, really exciting stuff.
Marcus is flying up. I mean, it's literally like these lintels have just lit a bonfire and up it goes. You know, the guys have been working full guns blazing the whole time, obviously, but the lintels have been a real hold up on progress. And now that they're here, it is all just going brrrt, and you can really get a sense that everybody feels like the end is in sight of this exterior work. Let's have a look around the front, because I know there's been a lot going on around here as well. So have a look at that. They've got all the way up to the top of the balcony now. That wasn't like that last week. And we've laid the footprint for the last archway. And then this is going to have that ironwork around it on that little kind of side balcony. The colour on that stone is just amazing. Hi! Boys are down there on their bikes helping Dad sweep the lawn after the little hurricane that raged through. How do those stairs feel?
They're pretty handy, aren't they? I was going to say.
Good, eh?
That's all right.
So we don't know when they're coming back though, do we?
We don't. I don't think it'll be a long time now. I think after Christmas. Maybe the new year, because Mario, the last stone he put in yesterday, I saw him really stretching.
Oh, okay.
You know how Mario often does those wheelies with his digger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last bit until he can get up here where the crane is. Okay, there it is, the final delivery of window stones. I think that's the final delivery, love.
A lot of it's going to really depend on what we do with the bathroom window in the master bedroom.
Okay.
Last part of the puzzle. There we go. Now, if that's not a truly great addition, I don't know what is. Wow, look at that. Very, very cool. Good morning everybody. We're back down on the lawn, one of my favourite places on the entire farm. I love it down here. Today we're going to carry on with the outdoor kitchen. We put a base down last time, and then we had all of this other stuff going on. You know, the big announcement that happened.
We've had so much going on this year, you guys. As you know, we've just shared the news of our big move, which will be coming up in the next year and a half. And we've also had the TV crew here from the UK filming for Help We Bought a Village. One of the coolest things that I think came from that was the fact that you guys realised how valuable a VPN can be. So please don't forget our incredible sponsors, Surfshark. We should all be using VPNs whenever we're on the internet because it encrypts all of your data. Hackers and naughty people are out there on the internet trying to get hold of things like your banking details, your name, your address, what you're up to, and then using that information to target you with ads, spam, trying to get into your bank accounts. You just don't want any of that in your life. One of the niftiest things is that you can move the location of your computer's IP address, which means that you can access TV shows from all over the world. You can also check different prices of things like flights and hotels, which can differ depending on where you are in the world. I know for loads of my friends who are going on holiday, they really want to be able to take what they're watching on Netflix with them so they can continue watching it while they're on holiday. And Surfshark allows you to do that even though you are hopping around the world. So don't forget to use our special link. It's surfshark.com/TheNewbys or our code TheNewbys, and you will get 4 extra months of Surfshark. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so absolutely no risk to trying it out. And it is the simplest, easiest thing to incorporate into your safe browsing practices. We've been using it for years now, and we wouldn't go anywhere else. Thanks, Surfshark. That's surfshark.com/TheNewbys. Use our special code TheNewbys. 4 extra months for free. Let's get back to it.
The most time saved was with that lawnmower. It's brilliant. This is the arch that I built. It's the first arch that we put together out of wood to be a framework for the little door that goes underneath one of the terraces, you know?
What are you doing that? What? You're doing that all on yourself?
Yeah, all on myself, Crusoe.
So why we have to do that?
Okay, you've got to get off of that for now. And we need some more stones. You've got to collect some stones and put them right here. So they're just like Lego.
Okay. We'll put down there.
That one there, that one there, and that one there. Okay, there we go. All good.
Sorry, I've been a bit absent this morning, everybody. I've actually been at the hospital getting my annual checkups. I had my bloods done, I had my breast scan, I had my cervical smears, all of these things that ladies need to do. So if you're putting yours off, this is your sign to get it booked and go. They're so important to keep on top of. And it's not worth taking the risk. So that's where I've been this morning. We're really trying to make sure that we're staying on top of our health, you know, just getting the checks done, doing the exercise, eating the good food, drinking the green tea. Nothing obsessive, just daily, small habits that hopefully add up to long, happy, healthy lives. So in case you needed inspiration, there it is for you today. Well, I gotta say, love, I'm pretty excited about this. It looks amazing. Hi, love. The build continues and it's all hands on deck today.
Okay, time to go and get some more stones. Sorry about the very colourful distractions right there. That's my boys turning the arch into a spaceship. Hey, Sawyer, what are you doing?
I can help.
You can help. Yeah, I do need help. I'm really struggling this morning, boys. Let's go and have a look and see what we got.
We can help you, Dad.
Yeah, you can help. You're going to need stones.
And
Okay.
maybe we need to go to the knockout and get more tools.
Well, there's tools down there, buddy. Let's go down and have a look at that arch. Tell me what you think of the stone arch.
Maybe no or yes. When I say yes, it's good. Or no, that means you have to keep building. Baby, I got my turn. No.
You don't like it?
No.
Okay, what's up with it?
Hi. Hi, Mom. Hello, Mommy.
Hello, boys.
I had a good idea. What about that? I think we can go here. Let's come build a new house with a door there. Please, Daddy.
Well done, my baby. What would Daddy be doing without you? Good work, bud. Oh, that's a big one, Sawyer. Can you manage?
This one's pretty heavy.
Interestingly, I was just listening to a podcast yesterday about how resistance training is something that we should all be doing. But they were saying it should start much younger than we think. And so I like seeing the boys carrying these big heavy rocks because it's so good for their little muscles to start to learn to be strong, hey bud? And for them to start building strength right from right now, you know? So this is excellent, excellent family bonding and working. Good work, boys. So if you remember, this is my Roman ruin, as we call it, which is where I started building an outdoor kitchen. Gosh, over a year ago now, a year and a half ago. I stopped for various reasons, one of them being that we decided actually it was better, it was on the other side of the lawn. And the other thing is I just really struggled. I didn't enjoy it one little bit, and you know, time is precious. So we changed tack, we changed direction, and now John's building this absolute beauty behind me over here. I've also just noticed that this incredible thing is flowering. Isn't that magnificent? They get these like big spikes out of them. They are really spiky. The leaves are pretty gnarly, but they get these huge like flower fronds out the top of them, and it's beautiful. Gosh, what a sight. Guys, this is so helpful for Dad. Well done. Anyway, look what you can start to see, guys. Can you see the vision? The three arches, the steps, the stone walls. Isn't it going to be absolutely magnificent? So, team, we're trying to like change of plans. We just had a message from João to say that Agostinho, who's our local tractor driver, is on his farm. Boys, let's put your wheelies on.
Mom, which part do you want to go in?
Well, is anyone coming with me?
No, I want to go with Daddy. And Crusoe.
Why does everybody want to go with Daddy and no one wants to come with Mummy?
It's okay.
Is it okay? What about Mummy? Poor Mummy.
So, team, we should go soon because otherwise we're going to miss it.
Right, come on, let's go get on the bikes. Quick. Anyway, I haven't been to Joao's farm since he started his project, so I'm super keen to go and check out what he's been doing. And if you didn't know yet, Joao has started his own YouTube channel. It's called Quinta de Madrinha, which translates to Godmother's Farm, because it was his father's godmother who used to own this farm. And now Joao's taken it on and is bringing it back to life. And it's really exciting to see how well he's doing and to see it all unfold.
To watch Joao's channel and hear all of that history and hear all of the traditions that he's sharing with everybody. It's really fascinating stuff. You know?
It's super special.
Portugal
through the eyes of the Portuguese.
Yeah.
Go and check it out. We'll put all the links in the description below. And let's go and see him. Let's go say hi.
Ready?
In a minute.
Let's go.
We have arrived, everybody, at the world famous Quinta de Madrinha. This looks incredible, love. When last time we came here, there was like trees up here. You couldn't see the house. Who's going on the tractor?
Me.
So you guys have probably had a good look around on Joao's videos, if you've been watching his channel. But if you haven't, let's have a sneak peek, see what's going on in there. Gnarly. It's got such a lot of work to do. It's going to be an amazing project. This is a young man that's really stretching his wings and trying to create something. And I'm so deeply proud of Joao for doing that.
We found him! How's it going?
Yeah,
Good?
we are cleaning the farm.
There's a really beautiful view down here, isn't it?
Yeah. The view to the mountains.
Yeah. Your dad must be loving seeing this all getting cleaned up.
Yeah.
Hey? Making him happy. Oh, bom dia. Come out the way, boys. Come on. Quick, quick. Whoa, that's a lot of brambles, hey? 20 years abandoned, you guys. Look at that. It reminds me when we first got to the farm. And do you know who helped us clean all of our brambles? Was Agostinho and Joao. We're so proud of Joao for what he's doing here. He's taking on a massive task with this farm. And also with the added kind of, not pressure, but the sentimentality of the fact that this is not just a farm he's bought that he saw online. This is his family farm, you know. This was his dad and his sister's inheritance from their aunt and uncle. And there's just never really been kind of funding or, I suppose, need to clean this and get it resurrected. And Joao's taking that on with his girlfriend Leticia, and I'm so excited for them because it's exactly what needs to be happening more in Portugal, you know, is that young Portuguese people are taking on these beautiful pieces of Portugal that just need somebody to, like, love them back to life. And that's exactly what's going on here, and we're so excited to watch it unfold. You go down and see that view down the bottom there.
Let's do it.
Amazing views.
Yeah, they are spectacular.
It is so spectacular down this end of this farm, honestly. These beautiful views out over these terraces and the mountains. Oof, yeah, if you cut some of these trees down and open this up, it would be really special.
Open the views.
And Armando's just been telling us that him and his 7 sisters were born in this house just over the hedge here. Like, that is how much this farm means to Joao's family. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, really.
Incredible.
You eating more leaves?
Yeah, I'm eating lemon leaves.
Lemon leaves, okay.
Right, we've got cement to mix. Oops, you okay? Well done. We've got cement to mix and jobs to do at home. So we are going to head back to the farm now and carry on with what we were doing. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little trip out. And as we said, if you're keen to follow along Joao's story, then head on over to the description below this video. We'll link his YouTube channel there so that you can go and subscribe. And thanks for supporting our friend. We really appreciate it.